Hello guys, and as we continue cleaning Black Sea from Russian invaders, for example, today we've destroyed their speedboat with Ukrainian developed Magura drone, Putin continues threatening the world with nuclear drills. But something tells me that more and more global leaders understand Russia and Putin are bullies, and you always ignore bullies and teach them with force. That's why I'm happy to learn that more and more politicians claim they will never visit Putin's inauguration, and they don't seem to be very afraid of his threats. The best way to stop Russia is to defeat Russia. So let me tell you more about this new, very different war from an ordinary Ukrainian perspective, and honestly, I feel like future is already here. My name is Anna, and I vlog daily from Ukraine since the start of the brutal Russian invasion. So if you're new to the channel, you support Ukraine, please subscribe and help us fight against Russian propaganda and fake news. And my longtime friends, check your subscription status and hit notification button. What Ukraine has done in the Black Sea is definitely one of the examples why you can trust in our future victory. Because with limited resources, with no navy of our own, we were able to clean the aquatorium from invaders. From time to time, they have small patrolling speedboats, and the one was quickly destroyed as soon as it appeared today. It was destroyed with a Ukrainian developed, fully developed in my country during the times of war, sea drone Magura 5. It is already famous. It visited a number of international military fairs, if it's possible to say so, and it is constantly developing. Operated by Group 13, which is a collaboration of armed forces and intelligence services, this speedy, inexpensive drone attacked Russian speedboat, and despite severe efforts from the people on the boat to stop it to shoot the drone, they failed. And what I love from Ukrainian and international media, we learn that the result of the explosion does not allow us to identify the type of a speedboat because it disappeared in the waters of the Black Sea. And that's exactly what I wish to the leader of Russia, Putin. And I'm really happy to learn that more and more people do not plan to consider him a legitimate president and, of course, will not show up on his inauguration. Please let me know in the comments below, do any of your political representatives plan to be there? Honestly, I believe that it is high time for all the sane leaders and all the sane people to start treating Putin not as a politician but as a criminal. We have this order from the International Criminal Court in The Hague. We have the decision of EU Parliament claiming that his last elections, and honestly 10 elections before that, were illegitimate, breaking all the rules of democratic elections. So there is no need to visit him on the inauguration, unless for a special military operation. Maybe Ukrainian intelligence will prepare some kind of greeting. But anyway, I am stressing that, and I feel like global media lack this attention that due to Ukrainian drones, due to Ukrainian innovations and creativity, we have to a great extent secured and freed the Black Sea, and hopefully soon Crimea will return back to Ukraine. And remember to subscribe if you're new to the channel to see that and to experience that together with a beautiful community of our channel. And that's the easiest but still very effective way to support Ukraine. Anyway, with the naval campaign, second successful naval campaign that is possible because of you, only because of you and beautiful 69 Sniffing Brigade, I have spoken to Ukrainian military, and with each conversation I realize how much in this war depends on drones. Land drones, aerial drones, and marine drones. And I think that future wars will unfortunately copy the experience of Ukraine and Russia. I believed that in the 21st century people are smarter and they will avoid such things, but unfortunately authoritarian regimes exist, crazy leaders exist, so we have to be prepared. And the more drones, the more technological advances we have, the more we use artificial intelligence, the fewer people are needed on the front lines, and it might be a solution to some problems. But of course, we are all in danger as long as Putin is in one of his bunkers or in Kremlin, which is perhaps very rare. And seeing the support of partners to Ukraine, seeing successful Ukrainian operations and high morale inside of our country, despite awful attacks on Kharkiv, Odessa, and many more regions of Ukraine, he has decided to get angry and to get hysterical, saying that Russia will start nuclear drills because enemies are everywhere. This is a typical Russian propaganda technique known since the times of Soviet Union, communism, when they were trying to explain all of their internal problems by the interference of agents, aliens, and of course Americans and British people and so on. This is a typical behavior of a very irresponsible leadership, or better say gang, that cannot operate inside the country and can only make this country leave by forcing problems outside. Something typical is applied in North Korea. When they say we live so bad because everyone around does not let us live normal and we have enemies everywhere, so we have to spend all of our money, resources, and time on hatred and war. And that's actually the only thing that helps Putin to survive and not explain these floods, attacks and other dozens, hundreds of bad events that happen daily on this huge territory of the so-called Russian Federation that in general consists of 22 national republics, of which Russia is just one. And by the way, we have a good video about the future dissolution of Russia, which is not a thing to be afraid of. Trust me, I'm Ukrainian. So anyway, today Putin, Peskov, Lavrov, and all that criminal gang was threatening the world with nuclear drills, with a permission to attack military objects of Britain in Ukraine, and so on and so forth. But I am happy to feel, and let me know in the comments below, do you have that feeling, that more and more global politicians and leaders understand that Putin is a weak bully and the only way to deal with him is to finish him. Not to listen to his threats, not to react to his manipulations the way he expects. And finally, honestly, this nuclear threat that he constantly uses is the only ace he has, if it's possible to say so, and he will not use it because what else will he do after he commits such a crime against humanity? And he will be neutralized in just a second. So let me know, do your leaders plan to travel to Moscow for the inauguration? I hope our leaders will travel, but with a different mission, to neutralize Putin with a number of drones, or to neutralize a number of Putins with a number of drones. And please let me know what are the other topics you'd like me to discuss on the channel. Thank you for buying me coffees, becoming my patrons, and helping me film more and write more. Remember to subscribe to my Instagram. I'm active there. Also, I'm on Threads, Twitter, and Discord. And we have a beautiful merch shop with lots of t-shirts, caps, sweatshirts, pillowcases, and cups and stickers that work well as conversation starters and reminders about Ukraine. And they also tell the stories of Ukrainian drones, like Magura, and Ukrainian cultural heritage, which is very, very rich. And no, Russia did not manage to steal it. Thank you for being friends. Thank you for being family. Love you very much. Slava Ukraini!